Hi everyone, this message is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Horizon, or Venus in Cancer. This is your life and love energy for 3 months. 3 months. January, February, March. Oh yeah. So I am doing your life and love energy, and I don't want to waste too much time, but I would love if you guys can hit this subscribe button or the notification bell, so that way anytime I go live or upload a video or a post, you guys will be amongst the first to find out. Also, you guys can follow me on my Instagram page. The links will be below at G1 Insights on Instagram, or you guys can follow me at I Love My Spouse Butt, which is also on Instagram, guys. So I Love My Spouse Butt is getting bigger by the minute. I'm going to be doing some segments in 2021, and about love, about marriage and relationships. I'm going to now be actually a certified relationship specialist. So I thought that, hey, why not? Why not start now? Why not start releasing those videos, so that way, aside from getting tarot readings, you guys can just simply get some overall tips or advice on how to deal with your situation. All right, so let's move forward. All right, again, I don't want to hold you guys too long. So this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus in Cancer. This is for Cancer man and the Cancer woman. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is your energy for 3 months, okay? All right, Cancer, here we go. Uh-oh. Cards got a little clingy. Ooh, a lot of feminine energy. So this card actually came out for another sign, so I'm going to put it back just to make sure that it is your energy and not nobody else's. Okay, but so far so good. We do have the Queen of Swords, which definitely talks a lot about honesty, being straightforward, and then we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which shows that you're trying to balance your income or trying to balance a situation that may involve either work or love, or work and friendship. Whatever the case is something dealing with your finances, and you're trying to find a way to balance it all. Okay, so let's get out that next card. Okay, ooh, the Moon card, beautiful. And then we also have the Four of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. A lot of your cards are repetitive. What is going on? Okay, so you have the Queen of Swords, the Two of Cups. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Four of Cups in reverse. The Four of Swords in reverse. We have the Six of Cups. So you're going, it's like what was causing you some type of dissatisfaction, or whatever was irritating you about a situation, whether this was about your finances or a relationship issue. It's like as if you're taking action now to fix these situations. Okay, so it's like instead of you sitting around crying about the situation, instead of you sitting here complaining about your situation, wondering what's happening or what's going on, you're not doing that at the moment. It's like going towards March especially, you're taking a much more mature approach about your situation. So the first week or two of January 2021 is going to be a bit interesting, because there's a lot of emotions involved, and you're going to be expressing yourself a lot about your finances, and whatever changes you would like to see, you're going to, like I said, instead of getting so emotional about it, you're now going to be taking initiative. So you're being a lot more assertive in the financial zone, okay? It also says here that you may find yourself in a position to make a decision about some finances, okay? So this can be some type of acceptance, or maybe paying back something that you owe. You may get some type of letter or notice in the mail letting you know what you owe, and I feel like you don't want to go into your 2021 like that. I feel like you are saying, hey, you know what? In order for me to truly be happy or to be satisfied, I have to pay back this debt, or I have to pay back what I owe. I have to get out of this situation. I need to make something happen for myself. And it's going to happen because you have that mindset now, okay? Which is really, really good, Cancer, by the way, because, I mean, I also, like I said, with the Four of Cups coming out in reverse, again, there's like this, you're no longer dissatisfied. So whatever you are doing in January, February, to begin with anyway, is going to pay the way for you, especially in January. It's like there's a need to be honest with yourself about what you need to accomplish, what you need to work on, what needs to change, okay? There may have been times where maybe you went out too much, or maybe people have been inviting you to places, and maybe you will discover, hey, maybe I'm doing too much. Maybe I'm putting my money in the wrong places. And, as much as I enjoy this particular thing, I'm going to have to kind of cut back and make some sacrifices. And I want to let you know that that is your opposite sign's energy that is forcing you into that zone, okay? Capricorn's energy, which is your opposite sign, Capricorn's energy is very straightforward, but Capricorn's energy is definitely all about ambitions and climbing to the top without stopping, not getting distracted, going after what they want. They can be very persistent, but very serious. A lot of people feel like Capricorns are very dry by nature, very boring, very like blah, 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 but that's further from the truth. I feel like Capricorns have a lot of significant things about themselves, as far as a lot of people feel like they are too ambitious, but by them being too ambitious, it actually allows them to be successful, okay? While most people may feel like Capricorns are cold-hearted, they are less frequently getting hurt by people because they already are equipped to the bullshit. So it's like there's a blessing in knowing Capricorns, or at least adapting to some of their energy sometimes. Capricorns can teach people a lot, about emotions and how to handle things and how to deal with your finances especially. So don't be surprised if you find yourself wanting to just kind of call it a day, not really wanting to be bothered, saving your money for a rainy day. Maybe you feel like right now is not the best time. So it's like the first week of January and the first 2 weeks of February, your energy is going to be very similar. And it doesn't help that Mercury is going to go retrograde in Aquarius. Mercury going retrograde in Aquarius is, Aquarius people barely communicate as is, and then they can be very aloof. So with Mercury going retrograde in Aquarius, is definitely teaching us, though, in a good way, it's teaching us not to be too impulsive, to think before we act, to be innovative, to be inspired, to do the right thing. Aquarius people are known to be humanitarians. And so we're learning to take on the life of a Capricorn by being ambitious, by sticking to our commitments and going after what we want and, saving our money. And then when we are heading into that Aquarian energy, by the end of the month, there's going to be a shift that begins to happen, because once that new moon in Capricorn happens, okay, that I think by the end of the second week of January, give or take a day, basically between like the 14th up until like the 22nd or something, the energy is going to be kind of strange. Like, you're going to realize how your energy go from wanting to just have fun to just being kind of more stern and serious, and to focusing more on your partnerships and things that you want to really truly accomplish. Like, you will begin to see your energy shifts, okay? And so you will get serious, but then, like I said, with Mercury going retrograde in Aquarius, then now your communication is also changing, okay? So not only are you now being aloof, you're being more caring, you're being more understanding, okay? So Cancer, you do have a lot to look forward to overall in 2021, and thankfully there will be really no retrogrades or anything too much happening in your sign. Now, Now, in Pisces, maybe there might be a lot of action happening in 2021, but that's only going to motivate you to be on top of your A game, you know. But this year is going to be interesting. So starting off these first 3 months of the year is going to teach you so much about yourself, and that is why the moon card is here in March, because you are slowly learning or getting back to that place of, okay, I need stability. You know, yes, I want to have fun, but this is what's important to me. I want stability in my relationships. I want stability in my finances. I want stability spiritually. I want to just simply feel good, and everything that I have been going through lately is not making me feel good. So what can I do to change that situation? Again, you're being honest with yourself now. So by March, you know, there will be some type of spiritualization, okay, that's going to happen, where you now will even possibly feel nostalgic, you know, feeling like you're kind of missing your old friends, feeling like you are missing your old home, or maybe you're missing your family, or maybe you are missing your close friends, whatever it is. But you're going to be having this thing where you are beginning to feel nostalgic, okay? This year, Venus will also go into your sign. And then by the end of the year, Venus is going to go retrograde in your opposite sign, Capricorn. So towards the end of the year is probably when love will probably pick up its best for you. But the first 3 months of the year is mainly about your finances, gaining that stability, you know, making more money, making better connections, building up your stability. That is where your focus is for the first 3 months of 2021. Okay, now I will try my best to continuously upload weekly videos if I can, or even if it's just with showing you guys the cards or whatever. I'm going to try my best to upload as much as I can. Okay, this year is going to be very busy for me, but I feel like you are in a position to achieve anything that you literally want to achieve. But the first 3 months is very critical, and whatever you want to work on, you're going to need to be focused, okay? You have to have a no-nonsense approach. If you want to truly be successful, love may have to be put on the back burner. And I know that they may be difficult for you, Cancer, because you thrive on love. You know, that's one thing that you're known for, is being in love or being in a relationship. Like, that is who you are. So it's kind of challenging, or probably even difficult for some of you to focus when love is not at its best. And it's not saying that you and your spouse will have the most difficult times, but it's just saying that other things are going to begin to take place that require your attention just a bit more. So it's not like it's the end of the world, but your focus is going to begin to shift. And that is why I said that you will begin to notice what is happening, what is taking place, what you need to work on, what you don't need to work on, what you need to let go of. And yeah, like right now, I feel like, you know, your emotions are all over the place. There's been a lot of things keeping you up late at night, and, you know, problems and bills and things like that. And a lot of you have been kind of pushing people away, because not because you don't care or because you don't love them, but it's just because, you know, hey, I have to kind of like focus on what I'm doing, you know. But like I said, by March, there's going to be this realization. I miss my kids. You know, I miss my family. I want to see my family. I want to go somewhere. I want to be close to someone. Okay, thinking about traveling to see your family. There's going to be a lot of conversations about being closer to your family. So you may even find yourself being overwhelmed with emotions or feelings, okay? Something will probably trigger these emotions in March, okay? But again, this is one of them things where that you will get through it, okay? But it is going to affect you the first 2 weeks of March, because it's something that just won't seem like it's going to go away. And it will be on your mind, and you will be thinking about it a lot. This could be your children. This can be your family. This can just be close relationships that you have with other people, okay? It may not even have to be your family, okay? But either way, you know, I just heard Leo for some reason. I don't know if you are best friends with the Leo. Maybe you are dating a Leo. Maybe you have Leo in your birth chart somewhere, okay? But I just felt like that Leo energy, especially happening in January, is going around that full moon in Leo. That is when you're going to see the realizations, okay? So by the end of January, you're going to be seeing a lot of changes that will begin to take place. The first 2 weeks of January is going to be a bit tricky because you're realizing, you know, the things that what people meant by what they said last week, you know. You're going to be thinking about a lot of conversations that you have had in 2020. You know, the things that people said to you, and or maybe possibly what you said to others. Thinking about those invitations, thinking about why you have been kind of socially distant, you know. And I get it. Like in 2020, it was rough for a lot of people. A lot of people kind of kept themselves distant and far away from people. But I feel like it's starting to really have an effect on you, because that is not who you are. You love to be with your family. You love to be with your close friends. You love to be in love. So it's like relationships are important to you, Cancer. And so not being able to fully be around the ones that you care about, or maybe you want to get to know someone, and maybe you feel like, you know, someone else is like in the way, you know. So it's going to be a lot of discussions about your finances and about your relationships with others, okay? So I'm talking about connections overall. This can even be a business relationship. You can be reevaluating or find yourself wanting to reevaluate your career, okay, or how much money you make. You might ask for a request for a hearing or a request to get a raise, okay? So there's definitely going to be a lot of conversation. Like I said, there's a lot of balance needed here with your finances in the month of February, okay? Because the situation has definitely been keeping you up all night. And now you're finding some type of solution to your problem, which is a really blessing, by the way. It's a really good blessing, by the way. Because like I said, you're realizing what the problem is and you're taking action. So that is the blessing for the first 3 months of 2021, is that you realize what's been going on. You are noticing what's been going on. And the reason why for some of you, you may have been single, you're realizing all these things. And the beauty of it all is that you're taking action now, okay? That is the beautiful part. So let's look at some overall advice or wisdom cards here. All right, I have 2 decks here combined in one. I love these 2 decks because they are very beautiful. They make me feel good, and I feel really positive when I use them. And I thought that, you know, these first 3 months of 2021 needed some type of inspiration, and that's why I wanted to use these 2 decks combined. They're really beautiful. I haven't used them in a while. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So let's shuffle. Oh, that was a whack way to shuffle, right? That was so horrible. That was so horrible. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna, one more time. All right. All right, Cancer. Ooh, la, 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 honey, listen. I told you, everything will be just fine. They say there is something better on the horizon, my love. I'm telling you, something is going to work out in your favor. I'm telling you, with you taking this whole new approach and being more honest with yourself, so much is happening for you. Like, it's really a blessing in disguise, because you have been all these months just like, no, I'm good. I don't want to talk. I don't want to go out. I don't want to have fun. Right? And in 2021, that realization begins to happen. oh my God, I'm missing my friends. I'm missing my family. You know, I miss going to work every day. Something is going to be awakened inside of you, and it's going to bring an amazing amount of energy. Okay, cosmic energy. Look at that. Expect a miracle, my love. Expect a miracle. Like I said, my love, you are finding a solution to your problem. So you're not going all these months just weeping and feeling sorry for yourself and being depressed and worrying about everybody else. You're going to say, no, you know what? I need to get myself out of this situation. What can I do to get myself out of this situation? So much is about to happen for you. So you have to, at some point, be thankful, right? Look at this. Perfect timing. Like I said, you're going to be, by March, you will be feeling a bit emotional, and you're going to be emotional for several reasons. Like I said, because by you getting up and finding a solution to your problems, you're no longer sitting here depressed or feeling sorry for yourself, feeling sad or down and out. Now you are feeling emotional and feeling like you just want to share the good news with someone. Hey, I just have to talk to you. I need to see you. Where are you? You know, feeling nostalgic because you realize, hey, you know what? I have all these things going on and I have nobody to share it with. And are you a horrible person because of that? No. But it is what it is. Like, life happens to the best of us, you know, where sometimes we just really legit don't want to be bothered with people. And it's not because we want to hurt people. We just sometimes need a moment to decompress, okay? And for you, Cancer, you have done that long enough. And the time is happening. The time is now, okay? Continue to be patient. Continue to wait, because perfect timing will be revealed really soon. And the only thing that you can do right now is just to be grateful for everything that is about to happen. I also see a lot of children here. So I don't know if this blessing is going to come through maybe one of your children, or maybe you will find out that you are with child. Some of you may decide that you want to adopt, or maybe you are having conversations about having children, okay? But either way, or you could just be simply thinking about something from your childhood. But something dealing with children is here very strongly as well. So let's look at some love cards and let's get clarity on that, okay? All right, so we have some love cards here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising of Venus, and Cancer. This is your love energy for January, February, and March. Cancer, your reading was very positive. Like, I feel like I say, starting off is kind of crazy. It's like going by the time March gets here, you're going to be feeling really, really good, because you're realizing that, hey, I need to take care of my business. And honey, listen, I'm telling you, love been on the back burner, you know, or will be put on the back burner, okay? So in January, maybe you will be putting this person on the back burner. For those of you that are single, it may be time where you may want to get back out there and flirt, okay? Again, some of you may have feelings for someone, and maybe you haven't really shared this with this person, okay? But I feel like you got like some kind of like a crush, or probably got your eye on someone special at the moment. And I think that, you know, I don't know if this is a reconciliation for some of you, but for some of you, you may literally want to get married to this person, or maybe you guys are getting married in March. Is that what's going on? Okay, if you are, I would suggest around the second week of March. That is when it's going to be most favorable, okay? And then for those of you that are not really getting married, but maybe you just kind of have your eye on a special someone, you know, this is a perfect time to flirt and get out and have a little bit of fun, you know, show your personality, show how wonderful you can be. It says here, extend your light-hearted energies to others. So again, I mean, listen, for some of you, like I said, you have to be honest. You've been kind of pushing people away or not really, putting your energy into other people. And it's like I said, there's a huge realization that is going to happen. The reason why you and this other person didn't work out because the universe knew that there was something better for you coming along. Look at this. This woman has flowers. She's ready. She's walking down the aisle. So who knows, my love, especially my Cancer men out there. Oh my God. I feel like you have your eyes on someone very special. Okay. Yeah, well, if you're a cross watcher and if you're wondering if that Cancer man has his eye on you, yeah, he does. Okay, so but reconciliation here. Okay, someone from your past is returning, my love. Okay, and that it will be up to you to decide if you want to work it out with this person or not. For some of you, you will see this as a blessing. You will be excited that they are back. They will possibly be returning because they are pregnant. Maybe they are returning because they have finally decided to give their all to you, to have that baby with you. And maybe that's why there has been a lot of conversation, because maybe finances have been a problem. Maybe you've been trying to figure out how you're going to provide for that new kid, or yeah, so I feel like there's been like a lot of conversation about relationships in general and how to reconnect with them. But I feel like, hey, how can I connect or meet people or even try to fall in love with someone new when I have all of this shit going on here? Like, I have a lot to deal with financially. And I think that that's been the biggest problem. So, yes, love is still here for you. Yes, there's a possibility for you to fall back in love or to meet someone new if you haven't already. And maybe you have. And like I said, maybe you haven't, just kind of playing hard to get or playing tough, because maybe you feel like you had to be that way. But I feel like with this person, you don't have to be that way. I feel like they kind of feel your energy anyway, especially for those of you that barely know this person. Maybe you want to get to know this person, but maybe you kind of been playing hard to get, okay? Pay attention. Pay attention, Cancer. Okay, I feel like, again, a lot of you are taking action. You're no longer sitting around feeling sorry for yourself. I just heard a lot of you are going to be acting like, hey, what's up? I feel like a lot of you are going to be shooting your shot this season, So with that being said, enjoy yourself, Cancer. I don't recommend starting a new relationship during Mercury retrograde or signing contracts or getting married during Mercury retrograde. If it's not life or death, I wouldn't sign anything. I wouldn't overly spend during Mercury retrograde. I wouldn't even leave a relationship during Mercury retrograde, okay? So by mid-February, going into the first 2 weeks of March, that is going to be the most favorable time for you, okay, Cancer? So I love you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for a personal reading. List at my website, g1insights.org. Follow me on Instagram at g1insights, and I love my spouse, but the links will be below, okay? I love you. Be good to yourself, and don't forget to take action this season, okay? The first 3 months of this year is going to be very powerful, okay? Thank you, Cancer. Have a good one. Bye.